What's up, guys?
Hey guys, welcome back.
This Bonnie and Ruby Reacts. Why do I do it like that? Bonnie and Ruby Reacts. It's 2 R's, Bonnie. It's Bonnie and Ruby Reacts.
Mm-hmm.
And again, we talking about Happily Ever After Season 8. And we on episode 4, guys. And we finna get into it. I think I'm gonna start with Emmanuel and Ashley. Because, I already told y'all how I felt about that.
Let's get them out of the way.
How y'all guys doing today before we get into it? Everybody all right? Everybody good? Everybody in the comments? Light them comments up. Light them comments up.
Mm-hmm.
What y'all think about last episode? Y'all liked it? We all tired of? I know I asked y'all that. Tell me again.
Mm-hmm.
I know I got some new people in here. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. All right, guys. We're going to get into this real quick.
Yeah.
Got some things to do today. Got some movies to enjoy, relax. All right. So Ashley and Manuel, you want to start off, girl? You want to take it home? Oh man.
You got it.
Where do I begin? Is she funny?
It started off with them going to church. She's going to the Catholic Church with him for the first time. She never been in a Catholic church before.
You're right. So Manuel is taking Ashley to a Catholic church because he wants her to understand why he won't tell his family about her. He a little concerned about the witchcraft. So if she go to this Catholic church, she'll understand how religious he actually is, and she'll begin to get why he not really messing with this. So they go there. And, they kneeling and praying and turning around and, greeting everybody. And Ashley like, I feel awkward. I feel out of my comfort. Maybe this is how Manuel feel when it comes to her witchcraft. So then after services, the priests come over and they start to get to know each other. And the priest is like, I didn't know you know how to speak that much Spanish. I didn't know you was that well versed. And she like, yeah, I'm good. So the priest get down, he getting into it. He looking at her like, what is this about? Why y'all together? Why y'all here? So he starts to listen to Emmanuel explain the differences and how she's in the witchcraft. And he like, oh, what? When it comes to palm reading and the reading of the cards, that's frowned upon. That is frowned upon because those people tend to think that they're God and they got the answers, I guess. I don't know what you think about that.
And there's only one God.
There's only one God. He think it's the dark side. So I don't know. Just because I don't think it's the dark side. It's like you're almost contradicting yourself. If you're a priest and you're teaching people that they can pray, and everything you're doing today in the services is praying, you're all connecting with the Most High God.
Mm-hmm.
You're in communication with God, and you're transcending. You're using non-verbal words, and you're being verbal. You're quiet in your head praying, and you're praying aloud. So how can you turn around and say, someone can't prophesy something, hold your hand and see something, or know something somehow, the way they know how they channel? They're doing the same thing. You contradicting yourself. That's the only thing.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't say they were God. They just said they were channeling. People get lost in translation. So I don't think she thinks she got it. Do I think what she got going on buffoonery? I want to say yeah, but maybe she got to downplay it for the sake of TV, or TV downplaying. I don't know. You go ahead. You got more to say about this?
I mean, maybe so, but I mean, to me, the preacher was weird. Like, really, like, looking into her, like, with his thoughts and stuff. I'm like, I would have felt so weird, like, he looking into me.
That's true. I was laughing. I thought it was funny. I'm like, what is he doing? He think this funny. The priest looked down, don't he? When he was doing that, like, man, like, he smoke or something. outside of this. Like he came to church out. I ain't trying to disrespect it, just look.
Yeah, and just
like
how
real,
he was acting.
Real out there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was weird.
So Manuel tells the priest his family's Catholic, really, and he don't think that they gonna take well to this witchcraft stuff when he bring her over there to meet them. And the priest like, ooh, yeah. You wanna be slow with that. You don't wanna rush into it. You wanna take your time. You know. So I feel him there. If you want this relationship to work, you know how you gotta approach it with your people.
Yeah.
I don't want her to hide herself, but I don't think first day is the time.
Mm-hmm.
You know, to begin in all of that. Let them have it ain't the time.
Right. Just let them have just like a general idea of you.
Yeah.
You know, not everything all at once. Hey, we just met and here's everything. You know, the good, bad, and the ugly. It's like just a general, you know, first meeting.
Do some families be like, right when they meet you, yo, what you do for work?
Yeah, they do.
I'll just say I'm a spiritualist and I counsel with people about their personal growth and development.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely could be
in a spiritual sense. And they be like, tell me more. And I'm going to be like, well, it depends. If you're having trauma with past relationships and you need a healing and a cleansing, I use herbs from the earth and things that God provided, the naturals. And I think, that's tasteful. That's true.
Yeah.
Without labeling it. You can pretty that up all kind of ways.
Yeah.
It's not dark.
You can get creative with...
If you want to be a goofy and say, oh, I'm a witch.
Yeah.
I'm out here putting in work and casting spells. They're going to be like, yeah, man, get that up out of here. you asking for it. You asking for it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, don't be a goofy. And you ain't going to have goofy problems.
Yeah. Wow.
So you agree with that?
I do.
So they packing to go to New York.
Mm-hmm.
And on the way there, they realized that they ain't going to New York when Manuel tells her the address, you only send me the address, and they find out it's Newark. So now they gotta reroute their plane and everything like that. They whole route, they trip. That's some goofy shit.
Now they off to Jersey.
You don't find out the actual directions from him until you don't look yourself. You even the one driving.
Yeah.
You don't look yourself at their address to have the exact calculation of the hours and time. Right. Y'all gonna arrive there. I don't believe that. That can't be.
Well, he already don't tell her nothing.
But this can't be a partnership. See, I'm not attracted to that. I know I'm doing what I'm doing, but you need to come look over here. I might have fucked up somewhere. I could make mistakes. You just gonna be, you gotta look out, you gotta prevent. I'm a preventer. I did my part, you look over it. Or you did your part, I'll look over it. You need a verifier. I'm not trying to hide nothing. Look, we're gonna get fucked up. Because if I'm doing everything, I don't like to make mistakes, but there's chances are, like, okay, just like yesterday, I had been telling you about stuff like this, and we were on the way out the door, and you were like, you got the keys? And I was like, yeah. And we were walking out, and you said, yo, let me see. Did you say that? No, I reached in my pocket, and it was the mailbox keys. And we already locked the door, and it was like, see, girl, that's what I'm talking about. That's a good example. If you would have checked on me and asked me, did I have the keys? We would have been locked out. Yeah. Because I sure had the mailbox keys. We would have gotten the mailbox. Me and her should have been standing outside.
Yes, with no one to call because I wouldn't even bring up my phone.
Yeah, you left your phone in the house. I don't like baggage, so I left my phone. I don't like to carry nothing. I don't like to babysit. When I get back, if I had a call, I'll answer when I get back. I'm not like, oh, I'm about to miss what's going on the Instagram or the TikTok. I'm about to miss a phone call. I don't care. If I'm going on a walk to walk the dog, I don't need to carry my phone and have it weighing me down. I'm not that person. I don't care. If I'm going to be gone for 20, 30 minutes, I don't need my phone. Now, don't think I'm out here without my phone and I can't call for help. I didn't say that. I just said, I'm not taking it to the bathroom, to the kitchen, to the mailbox. I don't need it on me. If I go in the grocery store, I leave it in the, I don't keep it on me. Let's just say that. I'm not trying to be losing my phone. You get a panic attack when you can't find it. It's just babysitting. I don't even like a watch on me. It's heavy. I'm that person. I don't like it. So no. You gotta check on me. So basically, they on the way there. And he's like, look, I ain't seen my family in a long time. Don't bring that witchcraft shit up. I don't want you to scare them off. I might not never see him again. I ain't seen him in a while and I want to make a first good impression for us to work out. Just chill. You know?
Oh, yeah.
She like, I don't know who I am. That pretty much sums up Manuel and Ashley. What you say?
Yeah, I agree. Also, just to add that he's coming off, and it seems as he believes that his family is like very judgmental, like they will judge her. You know, he already not bringing home his own kind.
Yeah, you know? I think that may be what he alluding to. Like, yo, man, you got this sister up in here. What is going on?
Yeah,
it's the sister. They're extremely religious. And she's wild, and she's sporadic, wild. She breaks down crying. She's explosive, and then she's as far as he knows her. Let me do a throat chakra cleanse. Let me pray for you with these. Let me do a spell. Let me cast this. He like, yo, don't go over there with it. Not in the slightest. I don't know if you're gonna do it or not. I don't think I should have to tell you that, but I gotta bust it down. I gotta break it down for you.
Yeah.
Don't go over there with that. I think that's where he at with it. He's like, please, they'll never speak to me again.
Right, they won't.
I can't lose my family because I'm not even sure about you because you keep acting crazy every day.
Yeah.
I think that's what it is.
Yep.
That and probably the baby mama. There's somewhere in the background. So yeah. Next up, Ed and Liz. So they're grilling outside for the 4th of July.
4th of July party.
And they asked Liz, the family asked Liz's daughter, like, how does she feel about Ed? And she was like, he gets on my nerves sometimes, but I like him. So they like, all right, they bust out laughing. Now, Liz's family and Ed's family is finna meet. So Liz's family is on the way down to meet Ed's family, and they all, hang out at the 4th of July and get to know each other and spend some time because she want to show them why she in love with Ed, So the mom's like, yo, I'm ready to go talk to Ed. So she goes to talk to him. And in the midst of her trying to explain, I noticed you nervous around me. He just cut her off and started explaining. I know I gave y'all reason for pause. I know I showed out in the past. She said, yeah, my daughter be calling me to vent. And, I'm still on the fence about this. And he like, not letting her say nothing. And I think he really don't want to hear nothing, right? He don't want to be told nothing. I think that's what it is. So he trying to take over and talking. By already beating her, saying, he insecure. And he don't know why Liz would want him. So he be doing everything in his power to push her away. So that's why he was doing what he was doing. So anyways, him and the mom, they kind of hug it out and say they gonna see, and they go their way back to the family. And they hang out for the day. I don't know, I pretty much think that was it on Liz. They just hung out for the family in the yard. They hung out in the yard and just ate and spent time together. Lit some firecrackers, and that was pretty much the gist of the day and how they went on. You want to say something about Ed and Liz?
I mean, I just think it's a lost cause.
They ain't have a bad day today.
No,
it just looked like they saving face for family.
Exactly.
They just like trying to act right in front of the family.
Yeah, putting on. That's what you call it.
Yeah, he told her mom, like, yo, I know I was insecure and I was doing everything to push her away, But since we've been to therapy, everything been good, and we know how to respond to each other. We don't go to bed mad and stuff like that. And she's like, yeah, all right, we're gonna see. It's good, you know. I'm still on the fence, but I'm open, and let's enjoy our family. Jasmine and Gino, man, let's get into it.
Oh, wow.
Y'all, all right. This show is crazy, but I'm into it. Let's get into it. We've been into it for a while, huh?
Yes.
Jasmine and Gino. So Jasmine at the post office, and she preparing a care package to send to her children because she just miss them, and she wanted to know they love. So Michelle, Gino's cousin, come over to meet her, and they start talking about what's been going on. Let's catch up on life. She fills her in about what's happening with the immigration status with her children coming over and what the lawyer had explained to them. So Michelle's like, what? You need to get a lawyer. She's like, Gino ain't having it, girl. He said he ain't got the funds. She's like, certainly you gotta understand how important this is to you. You can't be without your children. She was like, I know, girl, I'm devastated. So she was like, look, I'm gonna talk to my man to see what he gonna do, if he can go over and talk to Gino to talk some sense into him. And Jasmine like, man, I ain't trying to get y'all involved or in the middle of it. She was like, no, girl, we family now. If I gotta talk to him, I will. But I'm gonna talk to Dana and get Dana to go ahead and speak to him, because this can't go down. Now, I don't know if they doing this pretending they care so much because the camera crew with them and they getting a little check out of it, they getting some camera time. I don't know if that's why they playing nice with Jasmine. I do gotta put that under the microscope and take a peek at that, because at first they wasn't coming right. But this is expected. This is maturity. This is progress. This is how you should be acting after she opened up to y'all at dinner, told y'all how she felt and needed family over here, and how they are in another country and it's big family oriented. And she see y'all as family if she gonna marry into the family. So I mean, I ain't gonna ignore that could have been what did it too.
Yeah.
They don't seem like they some immature people that they couldn't have saw that she need family. So the lady it looked natural and genuine. Yeah. So she's crying with her, helping to pack the care package. And she said, look, I'm gonna get my man to talk to him, girl. Don't worry about it. You know how it go. I'm gonna see. So they hug it out. Now later on, they show Dana and Gino hanging out, taking a look at Dana's classic ride. So they go spinning around the block. Then they come back and they start washing the car. Dana asked Gino to help him out. Now, while they washing the car, Dana's like, yo, man, what's been going on? Acting, you know how you gotta bring it up. When y'all bringing the children over? And he's like, man, the immigration status ain't going right. It's gonna be a minute. They're like, look, I know you were trying to be cheap and save some money and cause this shit, trying to be cheap in the first place. But man, your girl, you gonna lose your girl. You need to go ahead and get a lawyer. You think this girl gonna be able to be without her children for 2 years? Gino like, look, man, I ain't got it. I ain't got the 5. Gino sticking by that I ain't got the 5. I ain't got it. So Gino don't feel appreciated. He telling Dana this, man, I got that girl over here, and she still ain't appreciating that I busted my ass. Right? He keep on stressing he got it in this country. What happened with certain Americans that I got you here in the country shit? No, I voluntarily came because I wanted to. You know?
Yeah. It's like they dangling something over.
Yeah, it's like they not yo.
What does that mean to you? Like you own them or something?
Let's not act like the American is not getting something out the deal. Time and time again, I'm in here. I'm American. So say, okay. Let's say you're gonna say, oh, they using the American for the green card. What else you got? A lot of people, contrary to belief, don't think that your country's better than theirs. Yeah, they want to get over here probably for a better way of life. So they think till they get over here. Because that's 9 times out of 10.
Yeah.
Then, the American. Yeah, the Americans funding it. But the Americans getting camera time. They getting a paycheck. They getting their paycheck sometime. I mean, they stuck in the house. Yeah, the American got to work. But sometimes the American on a whole show spin off and selling products off these people. What's their agenda? Sometimes the Americans are creep, a perv. They want to get somebody who they know can't leave the house, can't have a job, need a cell phone, need money from them for deodorant, toothpaste, and basic things. They need to be shown around the country. They don't know what to do. They don't know all the laws. They literally need you.
Mm-hmm.
They can't do nothing. They can't eat nothing. They can't even leave the house. And you, the American, know it. Let's not act like y'all be trying to have people trapped in the house, allegedly, unable to move about, allegedly, while you capitalize off them as a babysitter and threaten them. Where you going? Where you can't leave? You don't have any money. You don't have a phone. Give me my phone back all of a sudden when it's over. I'm not taking you anywhere. Figure it out for yourself. Then you immediately, in anger, want to call and get them deported because they don't want to stay and take the abuse, allegedly. Come on. It's almost like a pimp situation on the American. Allegedly. Trafficking. Allegedly. Holding someone in a position and dominating them and manipulating the situation for all kind of favors out of it while you remain, they just tried to get the green card. It's like I hate to say this. Nah, I'm not even gonna say it. But it's really like playing like the game, you know what I mean? It's like you get to throw that out as an American. Everybody go, oh yeah, they use them, that's what they come here for. Everybody gonna jump on your bandwagon without even investigating what you doing. Mm-hmm. Why you wanna be with that 12-year-old, that 19-year-old girl? Why you wanna be with her and you 60? And then as soon as she don't wanna stay in the house, wash the clothes, cook, do and now she can't get the phone. She don't have access to nothing. She don't know. Man, that's dominance and control, man.
Yep.
And then as soon as she said, I'm out of here, she's trying to use me for a green card. Oh yeah, that's what we thought. We thought that about her. Yeah, that's what they do. Annul it. They don't even hear nothing the person saying no more.
No.
It be so unfair. I don't like watching it. Cause if anything, yeah, they might be using you for a green card, but you get way more out the deal if we talk about it, right? So, Gino, Jasmine. So Dana say, look, she told Michelle, man, she thinking about leaving. Gino like, man, she always say that. She always leaving, bro. I don't believe that shit no more. They're like, all right, man, I'm trying to tell you, them girls been talking. Mm-hmm. And you know, this got kids involved, children. Man.
Yes.
She going her turn, bro. And Gino like, look, we in the middle of a visa process. She ain't about to throw all that away. This how you talking. Mm-hmm. This really how you talking. We in the middle of a process, man. She ain't about to, we done did all this. This ain't for nothing. They're like, bro, look, it's not about you. It's more is to do with the children. Mm-hmm. Gino like, yo, is she really thinking about leaving? Now he's starting to think, she's really gonna leave?
Yeah. Yeah,
man. But hey, I still ain't coming off the 5. But I might need to go see what's up. So this Gino and Jasmine, what up? You want to touch on this?
I mean, she thinking about leaving. He's saying he thinks she's serious this time. That she's not just talking. If he don't have it, he need to go ahead on and ask his cousin for it.
They like, man, Gino, like, you ain't call you. They didn't even believe he said you ain't got it. If anything you gonna spend it on, man, it would be this.
Yeah.
Cause your girl for real, she trying to leave, man. Gino like, man, that's some bullshit. She's talking, man. Yeah.
Nah, don't gamble with that.
So Gino looking like, man, is this something to this? That's how he acting now. So Gino and Jasmine are heading over to go pick up their wedding photos at the photo place, I guess.
Yeah.
So before we touch on what happened, I want to address my opinion of the photos. First off, these are my wedding photos. If I'm gonna pay for you to do these, what is this? They took them with their camera, dropped them off, and she just, it looked like they went to CVS, put their digital card in, and printed them up. Why did this place look like a place where you go pick up photos that they took pictures of?
They did. They are wedding photographers.
They had a camera, like a Sony, a Canon.
Some kind of camera she had, yeah.
This looked like it was done on a cell phone to you? And I'm not knocking, they got some amazing cell phone apps.
It can look like it.
Did this look like they printed them up themselves and put them in a basic photo album?
Really basic.
It looked like they could have did that at home.
Yeah.
Maybe somebody they got off Craigslist or some site, and maybe she's a freelancer and she rents the space. Because I ain't see no printing stuff up.
Maybe so.
It's weird to me.
Yeah.
That's what I thought of the wedding photos. I also want to address Jasmine's alopecia. I don't want to act like I didn't see it. I'm not attacking her. I'm just saying, damn, if it got to that point, she stressed the fuck out. Whether it's on her own accord or his, she stressed out. And at this point, when it's going in this direction and it's looking like this, it's time to start making some decisions because your health declining and it's exposing. Maybe it's time to go home. If you can't go home, maybe you need to be on the tablet with your children like 3-4 times a day. Maybe you need a break from Gino. Maybe Gino, I can't blame it on Gino. Let me retract that statement. Maybe you need to relax, calm down, accept this is the process, and cope with this. You need to find a positive way to deal with this.
Yes.
We gotta deal with our health because you can't run from your husband because it was both of y'all fault. And you're gonna have marital problems. You can't keep yelling divorce and bailing. I'm getting sick of hearing that. It makes you might as well have been dating. Then it don't look crazy when you run off. It look crazy, but you be like, I ain't marrying her. She can't deal with problems. I mean, you can't be getting married and like I'm out of here because I don't know what people be saying for vows. Did you be like, look, as soon as some shit come up, I'm out. But till death do us part. Like, what are you saying?
Yeah.
Because soon as, okay, we found out paperwork got jacked up. But I'm like, all right, it ain't worth leaving them. But it's really bad. And I'm going to be without my children for 2 years. And it's going to be a struggle. And he better bear with me through it. And I'm going to try to be nice. And hopefully these 2 years go by fast for us. We're going to find things to do. Maybe we fly back and forth. Up, we can't go. Is there a pass we could get? We gotta live on FaceTime. What can we do to make up for it? Should we get busy decorating their rooms and putting energy into getting them there? But I ain't about to leave my marriage because we done messed up on some paperwork. There's plenty of shit one person gonna do that's just fucking dumb. Like, what the f did you do? And then you be like, calm down, baby, calm down, baby. Like, okay, I'll give you an example. Remember on Goodfellas? I never forget, it's a good example, y'all. On Goodfellas, the cops was knocking at the door, they was busting, they was coming in together. Why we was in that shit heavy?
Yeah.
Young. Still to this day, they show you. The cops kicked the door in. The wife ran in the bathroom. She started flushing the product. Allegedly. And soon, figure it out. She started flushing all the product. She didn't want no evidence. They had their last bag, the thing that he had just got to save them, to get them up out of the jam they was in so they could run and hide, man, because she had got bad. Since he left the white girl on the phone, not doing what she supposed to. He told his girl, don't talk on the phone. She up there talking, yeah, or whatever. It was wild. So when the cops kicked the door in and the wife went get rid of the last with everything, man, he was like, the cops came in, they didn't find nothing, they left them there. When he got in, he realized the wife flushed it off. Bruh started crying, man. He was going crazy, punching the wall. He was losing it. The wife was like, man, I had no choice. What you wanted me to do? She was just crying. He was like, fuck, Karen, fuck. He was like, fuck. They was grabbing each other, bawling down, crying. It was the bad times. It was fucked up. They had nothing else.
Yeah.
It was bad. But he was fucking pissed at her. But at the same time, he was glad because he would have went to jail for a minute if they would have caught that. So he couldn't have been mad, but it was like, damn, girl, they ain't find shit. Why you do this? They wasn't gonna find this. And she was like, man, I couldn't take no chances. And so it was just bawling. So it's like, your partner fuck up. And even though on his end, he's fucked up and put them in situations for even getting on the shit. So, but she was riding it out until it was stupid. And she had to just leave. You know what I mean? Didn't she leave?
Yes.
Yeah, man, like, you just out over some paperwork. This is a problem that's gonna last for 2 years. Y'all can deal with it and then y'all can have a stronger marriage. What are you trying to get through? You keep yelling divorce.
Right.
It be get her out of here.
And it was both of their fault.
Both.
It was both of their fault. If she could sit with herself and find fault, you know, when it comes to her, then it would be easier for her to accept, okay, I'm going to stay with Gino. It was on both of us, and we're going to leave it there.
So they at the photo place picking up the photos, and the lady is going through the photos with them, showing them, and then remembering the day. And she goes, this is when I was last happy. This moment, this was my whole world. And she started bringing that shit up in the front of Meek's company at the photo place. Guys, there's a time and a place. I feel like she should have just looked at the photos and say, oh, all right, I'm going to look at the rest of these when we get home together over a nice meal and some wine. I got to get out of here. And redid this at home. I don't get this. I feel like there's a such thing as mixed company. There's such thing as a time and a place. Your relationship is never gonna make it if it's unfolding everywhere y'all go, at the CVS, at the grocery store, at the photo place, in front of the family, at the post office. Like, why are you able to unfold at the seams everywhere?
Right.
There's a such thing as mixed company. So in the middle of the place, she storms off. She says she gonna be back. She don't come back though. So Gino's like, thank you. He tells the lady, he walks out, he goes look where his wife at. Gino, Yasmin, he can't even get to it. He could. This is crazy.
Yeah.
A whole scene at the place where they going to pick up photos. I don't like to be embarrassed. Don't chump me in public. Don't embarrass me in public. There's nothing that we should be talking about that we disagree upon in front of an audience. You having bad times, don't unfold at the seams in front of somebody. I mean, unless I'm not allowing you to talk at home, you expressing yourself.
Right.
You can't try to be heard by the cashier, by the mailman. Like, come on, girl, man, come on, man, get in the house, man. You wild, you in the street with no shoes on. That's basically what this is.
Yes.
What we doing?
Wow. Yeah.
What we doing? So she divorce. I can't. Just get a divorce. Just give it to her. Give her what she want and go and get some rest.
All right.
Emily and Kobe.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's get into that. So they back in Cameroon. And Kobe going in the barbershop like, yo, twist them up. You know what I mean? Start my locks. Mm-hmm. All right? Yeah, let's do it. I'm home. Yeah. I can get them done now. Mm-hmm. That's bad. That's how you could tell. Like, he would have did this if there was somebody in Kansas. I couldn't do it. Emily, we got to go to Georgia. We got to go somewhere.
Yeah.
We got to move.
This is the nearest.
For the family. We need diversity. Mm-hmm. It's fucked up.
Yeah.
So he meets his friends Valerie and Aloysius get there. And he explains to them, yo, I'm happy with Emily. He letting them know, I'm good. And they want to know, yo, you going to come back to Cameroon and settle down with the family? And Kobe's like, yo, I don't see that being doable. And they like, this isn't because of Emily, huh? What about your culture? Man, this ain't what we planned. We shocked that this isn't a Cameroonian woman. How is she treating you? Are you all right? You know the African family is submissive. Is she respecting those things? You have an order back in America? What is... I can't be mad at them for asking. That's good friends. Now see when dudes do it, and I'm gonna take it up for nobody. But ain't a girl supposed to be like, girl, he ain't abusive, huh? He girl, how is he? He treating you right? Girl, bleed twice. So it's okay that we here. Why we ain't seen you? Girl, it's Wednesday. Show your face. Like, but a guy can be like, yo, man, she's stirring the pot. You at peace? You alright? Man, you need a plate? You need a hometown meal? What's good? You know, so I don't think they wrong for asking.
Is she your favorite?
Yeah. And I think a friend should be like neutral, but if I ain't about to like you if my girl low key ain't really feeling you. I ain't about to get too friendly. This ain't lasting to me because you gotta go. I'm not gonna make you have to go, but I ain't feeling you. I ain't getting connected. I'm with it, but they just generally like, yo, Kobe, you alright? You in the get out kind of situation? I think that's what they asked me because it look like it. Yeah, it do look like it. Like Kobe, I like you, bro. You cool outside of Emily, and I like Emily, but we gotta get this right. This isn't looking good, okay? You cool, but it look get outish. It's somebody else gonna stop and see if you all right or lie. You know. You got something you want to say about them? Yeah, they want to know if he get paid.
Yeah. The friends, I mean, they just come off very concerned, just very concerned about his well-being and what's going on. And is he the king? Is he running the household? Does he have the last word? Because American women, they're bossy. Okay. Oh, yeah. White American women are bossy.
Yeah,
is what he said. So they are very concerned about their friend. I don't blame them. I'm with them on it. It's just
they think the people not happy. They hear a lot that when people from the culture goes to America to be with the American woman, they generally not happy. They end up miserable and losing their mind.
Yes.
Because the American woman is not traditional or submissive, and it causes drama. They also just want to make sure that the traditions are being kept. And he's like, look, in America it's different. It's not like our culture. And they so how are you coping with that? How are you dealing with that? Mm-hmm. What are you gonna do? And he's like, I'm coping. I'm gonna just bear with it. It's working. And they like, dang, I don't like how that sound. That don't sound good. You just glossing over that. Mm-hmm. And he is, because that's not how he wanted. That's not how he was groomed.
Right.
He don't agree with this.
No, he don't.
Y'all, that's Hershey's just participating. Hershey. No. Yeah, it's insane. So Kobe is done getting twisted up, and he's going to take his wife Emily on a date in Cameroon at a local bar. So they out getting some drinks, and they having a nice little meal, and she starts complaining that her and her family was in the hotel all day while he was out with his friends. You know, she said, I want to do some family stuff. We ain't here to be cooped up in the hotel. I feel like it was one day, bro, with his family. I'm not about to drag y'all around with me everywhere. Mm-hmm. And have stairs all day, too, on top of that. Let me get one day alone and enjoy myself with my family, and then we'll continue on our adventures. But I do got to have my one-on-one bonding time. One day, day one, she was whining.
Yep.
So they at the table eating that chewy meat, and Kobe just busting out laughing. It is funny though. That meat was chewy. It was chewy. Then she tells him to put his napkin. She wanted him to put his napkin on his shirt so he don't mess up his shirt. So he stares at her and she like, what, babe? Open it up over your lap so you don't waste it. Kobe like, man, bitch, I'm a grown ass man. Don't play with me over here. Do not. And I'm like, I think she just trying it. I think she trying it now. And he like, bro, not over here. I gotta exercise. I gotta flex. I can't go out looking like that. Don't do it. At home, I'ma play the game. But over here, I gotta rise up. They looking at me. I can't. I told you to go with it so it look natural, and you ain't had to be checked and told nothing. But you playing now. And that's how you act?
Yes.
Like, man, I'm trying. She want to know what him and the guys talked about at the barber shop. He was like, man, Emily, it was guy talk. That's it. Nothing more. She said, nah, spill it. I'm your wife. Tell me what was said at the barber shop. You think he should have told her, like?
No.
Why?
Because that's between them. And he handled it.
No, he didn't handle it. He told her. He said, I told them.
No.
He said he said the plan was to marry. We was talking about how the plan was to marry a Cameroonian woman, and this usually don't work out in the long term. And she was like, what? What you think the plan was? Again, the plan was to marry a Cameroonian woman.
Yeah, and them live, you know.
And them live back
around
home
each other
and
stuff, and they hang out. They still hang out and stuff.
And he told Emily that they say they don't. Well, she said they don't know me, and I make you happy anyways. Don't I make you happy? And the way Kobe said, of course, it was like he was lying.
Yeah, that
he
was
really
fake.
trying to make her happy. It was fake. It was forced. It was fake.
Yeah,
man, it was fake. It was fake as fuck. Kobe is not happy. I ain't buying it. I think he happy in America. Then she asked, did you stand up for me? And he was like, of course I stood up for you. And she was like, man, they putting stuff in your head. And he was like, how they putting stuff in my head and I've been defending you all day? Make that make sense. And she was like, I'm just saying, babe. You want
not
to touch
making
on
no
that?
sense. I mean, to me, it's like she knows she's bossy and controlling.
He did tell her at the table. He said, you bossy. You are bossy. They right about that. You bossy and controlling. Mm-hmm. You always want to have stuff your way.
Yeah. See, she's a Virgo sun. You know, that's a personality trait. And yeah, she likes things a certain way, but I mean, she could even tone that shit down.
I know they got some missing Virgos in Africa.
Yeah, I'm sure they do.
I'm just like, maybe he told you just to be quiet in Africa.
Yeah, she could have toned that shit down. You know? Don't act like you at home. That's not where you at. Respect his environment. And this is where he's from. This is where he grew up at. And man, yeah, let him get one day to where he can feel like, oh man, I'm back home. Not that I got these, you know, white people trailing behind me and then I would get looks, you know. Let me feel like I'm back home with the boys, you know.
I don't think she got nothing to worry about, really. I think their relationship's solid. I think she should just chill. I like them as a couple. I do want to see them work out. I just think, like, he need to get in his own crib and he need to exercise dominance. If that's the type of, that's what he should do. She shouldn't be so totally in control. And it should be diversified for the family. Nicole and Mahmoud. Let's do this. Okay. Y'all, this right here, this might, we gotta get into this. I'm gonna try to go this. Let's get into this. This is into detail. Goodness. So we start off with Mahmoud leaving the Santa Monica Pier. Remember, he had this shit. I'm tired. Nicole still tripping about the Arab lady. She feel like, man, I ain't what you want. I just don't feel like I'm what you want. You staring at her. You making me, you feel like I'm not Arab enough. that you really want her and not me. And I'm like, if you're going to stand there and say that you wish he wanted you in that way, then put on the garments. Done deal.
Yeah.
Done.
Yeah.
You ain't even competing with the lady he looking at. And you whining. You're not even trying to get him to look in your direction, that you accusing him. Right?
Yes.
She said she wished he gave her the attention that he gave the Arab lady. The man then sat up there and told the girl why he looked at the lady that way. He saw one of his own. First person he saw that represent what he see in his country, and it reminded him back home.
Yeah.
Why is that not believable? Like he said, I'm not going to be walking on the Santa Monica Pier with my wife on my arm, gawking down another lady. That's rude. She's not even evaluating what he's saying and the way that he think.
No.
He ain't even acting in that character that she's describing. So Nicole calls Muhammad and says, I ain't got time for this shit. He said, Mahmoud said, I ain't got time for this shit. I left the country for you. She calling him, telling him to bring his ass back. Come on, and watch how you crossing the street. She admits to herself she got insecurities, and she orders him to watch how he cross the street. Did you notice she did that at the airport too? What's going on? Like,
she's saying out there in his country,
they
just walk wherever they want to walk. Out there, you have to walk. You can't just bust out on the highway, or on any street and just walk across the street. There's a crosswalk for that. You must walk.
I think he know how to not get hit by a car. That boy, right?
Yeah.
If he could survive walking out there where there's no rules, he'll make it over on this street. Cars are only coming when they're supposed to be. And they stop when they should be stopped.
Yeah, it's a system.
Not just come on through and you make it. It's the frog game. So they out there arguing about if he was looking at her at night.
Yeah.
He said, look girl, I wasn't looking at the lady. Dang man, I'm tired. I only been here for 24 hours. I ain't got time for this. Anyway, she's still calling him a womanizer, even though he told her why he's noticed the Arab lady.
Mm-hmm.
And she said, well look, I still got my eyes on you. I'm watching you. What you think she needs? You feel like she really got to do that?
No, I don't think she has to do that at all. He said, look, I came here to America to be with you. He could have stayed where he was if he wanted one of his kind. He said he picked her, he chose her, an American girl. So he's there with her. If you want to be with somebody like that, he's going to go back home and get his wife like that.
Right, and not have a headache. Yeah. You think he choosing a headache on purpose?
Yes, he is.
So it's the next day, and she talking about that traditional woman shit again. Early in the morning, she bringing it up like, I ain't that girl. I ain't finna do that. We in America, and I'm just not gonna be her. And he's like, look, that's my religion. I'm standing firm on that. We could try to meet in the middle. You told me we was gonna meet in the middle, and it's like ever since I got here, she been back and track on that. She ain't even giving me a chance, He said I was raised this way. So he accepted her wearing this shirt with no sleeves. So he's trying to be understanding. It's her. His religion is so important to him. But he gonna try this shit out. But if he can't, he's just gonna go back home if he feel like it's hard.
Mm-hmm. Mind you, while she was out there in Egypt, she did convert to his religion.
Yep, she played games.
So now she's back in America. She forgot all about that she done converted to his religion. And she is to wear the garments and stuff like that and to practice, what they do and be really into that culture. But she is not at all. You here, this is my house, this is America. I'm going to do what I want.
Yeah, she expect him to be on it right now.
Yeah.
He like, man, I feel like you messing with me.
Yeah. She lied and said that they was going to meet in the middle. And she's totally, I'm just going to be American and this is what we do here. We can do what we want. So I'm doing what I want. I'm not meeting in the middle. I'm not even wearing no type of garment. Yeah. So
Nicole made dinner plans with her friends, and she wanted her and Mahmoud to go out and have dinner. So that's what they plan to do. And they end up arguing because of her outfit. Like all of her back is exposed. So he get mad and he decide he don't want to go no more. And she said, my friend's expecting you. And he said, I'm not going. And she said, why? Because of the clothes? And she said, you know it's important to keep your promises, right? That's how I feel about that. If me and you arguing, fuck my promises. I'm not fucking going. Why? Because I'm mad. And I'm not about to go in there and play happy. To me, it's too much work to pretend. I ain't never been that person. I don't know about everybody else. I can't keep my obligations. I'm not about to be mad at the table, pretending to be nice. We just need to reschedule. It'll been all right. The man ain't even getting no rest yet, no sleep. He's still jet lagged. He only had a bite of a donut. You messing with him. I mean, dang. Now he about to miss this food because of an argument. Girl, you need to be worrying about your man. And next week y'all can meet with friends. I don't get these people. I don't get it. Are you sure you want to be married? I hate to say this, but you 40 and not married, there's a reason why. I know people out here playing, and you one of them. You in the group. It's you.
Yeah.
You know? You ain't considerate.
Hands down, it's her. And she won't even compromise.
She said I can wear what I want.
She won't even compromise and put something else on. Because you made plans for him to be there to meet your friends. So if he don't want to go because you showing a little bit of back skin, cover it up. Now y'all can go. That's a compromise. She ain't got no compromise in her.
She said, no, I'm covered up enough. He said, all right, well, just get naked.
She said, you here now.
She said, I'm going to wear what I want. He said, all right, let's get a divorce.
Yeah.
She said, I'm sick of every time you want to throw that up in my face with the divorce thing. You know what? I agree. I'm with him. I'm not about to argue with you. You know what I wanted. You know how I am. I'm not about to argue. There's no argument. It really is a simple thing. You don't want to wear the outfit. You don't want to do my tradition some days. There's no need. Okay. Go out with your friends. I just give you my divorce. What you want me to do? Go back and forth with you? What if you... It's simple. What if you don't want... What if you like, I want to do what I want to do and wear what I want to wear? And I said, yeah, you're right.
You do that.
It's just not with me. And you say, you bossing me, you controlling me. Ma'am, don't tell them people they lie. I am moving out of the way. I'm not bossing you and controlling you. I'm telling you, yes, you can do what you want. You can wear that shirt. You can go out with your friends. You sure can. Am I stopping you? Go. Just, I want a divorce. Why are you mad? Why are you lying and saying I'm acting crazy? I'm bossing you and making you do stuff. No, I'm not. I'm simply parting ways with what don't suit me. Quietly exiting to the left.
Right.
Why she like, oh, you're crazy? No, he ain't. Just give him his divorce. He ain't about to argue. There's no need to argue. You don't gotta answer to him. You don't gotta do nothing he like. He ain't gotta do nothing you like. You wanna be naked? He wanna stick to his religion. You wanna go ahead and be naked, so he say he want a divorce. You're not trying to divorce him.
Right.
You just gonna wake up every day and annoy him. You're not saying, oh man, he won't let me be naked. I gotta get a divorce. You did. He said, you wanna be naked, I'm leaving. What we doing? She said she wants a husband who accepts her and don't police her all day and control her. I don't think you want that, Nicole. Because if you did, you would just not be with Mahmoud. Because he's going to police you all day.
Right.
And he's not going to like your clothing. So why are y'all together again, according to what you just said? You should be dating a guy who was like, yeah, girl, I love a woman who don't answer to no man. Who don't cook, who don't stir no pot. Man, I ain't trying to be with no submissive woman.
No.
I love a modern day business woman.
No.
On her own, getting her retail merch game up. Got her naked mannequins around. Explicit paintings on the wall. Arm hanging out, no sleeve, no back. Man, I love it. You ain't messing with him. You over here poking at the religious man.
Yep. Everything totally against his beliefs and his upbringing and culture.
Yeah, so she like, look, I'm going. You coming? I'm going to dinner. I'm going anyways. With this argument, unbothered. You coming? He said, nope. I ain't going. So she leaves anyways and close the door. Man, people priorities messed up.
Yes.
Are we not married? You going to dinner? You holding up your obligations to them? You making sure you don't let them down. You made a promise to them.
Right.
You going to dinner. But when they come to me, there ain't been one day you zipped up all the way up for me.
Right.
One day, I'm just the second day. Give me a full zip up. And you have not done that.
You know what he wants. You know. You already know.
Guys, happily ever after episode 4, Vonnie Ruby reacts. Now we gotta get on Sophie and Rob, because that shit's... Let's get into it. You want to start? You want me to start?
Oh, wow.
Guys, I got a lot of problems with this.
This girl.
Let's get into it. Sophie is hanging out by the pool with her girlfriends. They just hanging out. She married, but she ain't in home. She outside. She chilling with her homegirls by the pool, sipping some lemonade, enjoying the sun. There's nowhere to be. This is the perfect place. So she told her friends about her date last night with Robin, how he took her two-stepping. And she said the dancing went so well, she agreed to meet up with him today. So she invited him to come meet her girlfriends and her guy friend Calvin, who flew in to meet her. The girl's like, all right, we'll meet him, but we think you can do better. At least Kay do anyways. So they talk about Calvin coming to see her. And does he have a crush on her? And Sophie just smiles. She don't really say nothing. You think something up here?
Yes.
Is it? She don't really make nothing clear, do she?
No.
Well, she was clear. Because the girls already know anyways. Why they bringing it up? They smiling and cheesing. So something ain't right here, y'all. It ain't right. So Rob gets there and he meets the girlfriends. You think some of the girls want to get with Rob? They'll let him in?
Yes, of course.
So Rob sit down and he let him know, look, I think it's weird Calvin coming. Well, he don't let him know yet. He think it's weird that Calvin's coming to fly out to see his wife. Because he wouldn't go to do it for one of his best guy friends.
Right.
And I believe that too. That's a lie.
All the way across the country.
Yeah. So he hopes that meeting her friends is going to make her come home. Because he's trying to prove to her. This is what he got to do, y'all. Are you for real? This is the focus on your marital problems. Your group of friends giving him a pass. How he behaves in front of him. If they take a liking.
Yeah, I don't get it. That's a little girl's mindset.
So he tell her friends, look, I don't trust this guy shit. Because my ex-girl used to have be good friends with her ex. And they end up messing around. I don't think that's a logical reason to be scared. You should just be like, in general, just say, I'm uncomfortable with it.
Yeah, like.
But it ain't trusting.
Would be.
You always do wonder, like, is the guy friend scheming on the girl? If he's not into guys. It's not messed up to be traditional and think that way.
No, it's
Why
not.
would a straight man want to hang out with my old lady all day? So they blame his feelings on jealousy and insecurity. I don't think that's fair. I don't think that's fair. Cause Sophie be moving funny, y'all. Y'all starting to see that? So Kay explains that the marriage is compromised, and that's what Sophie needs. So Rob needs to meet the guy to make Sophie happy and come home. Again, I don't think this is the method to get her to come home, because this has nothing to do with y'all issues, and neither does these friends. And why are these friends the focus? This weird man, this girl just graduated. She just threw a tassel in the air. I'm talking about high school. So Calvin gets there and he goes for a kiss. He hug people, but he go to kiss Sophie. Do you see that? Oh, Sophie yeah. Turned her cheek like, dude, now here, Rob, right there. Yeah. You that bold, you trying it? Did you not see that they are intimate on the regular?
Oh, yes.
I think they just hooked up not long ago. It looked like something went down recently. Cause it was like, yo, why would you be that disrespectful? I think he think I'm pussy. He tried to kiss my old lady right in the front of me.
Yeah.
I gotta prove a point now.
And then she tells him everything.
She can tell him everything.
Problems and stuff like that. So he thinks the way, he feels the way about
I'm gonna leave it at that. Furniture movie, and that's that. I'm serious. You gotta prove.
Oh yeah.
I'm not saying be a wild animal and show you that, because she really not worth fighting for. But they ain't even in deep like that. But if they was, man, this crazy. This all around. I don't even know how I get this far. So for a guy to be like, I'm about to kiss your wife in the front of you, that's telling. That's a lie.
Yeah.
I think you pussy, bro.
Oh yeah.
So him and Rob shake hands. Rob starts thinking the dude thinks he's better than him. Where he got that from? Did the guy smuggle him? We missed something?
Maybe.
And the show edited out?
Could have.
So Calvin, y'all, kick this. Calvin started talking about he known Sophie for 12 years. And they used to be wingmanning each other back in the day. And he said she was amazing wingman. And we had an amazing time in Portugal. And we used to date in Portugal.
And then they were laughing.
And he was laughing. Now pause. When he said we had an amazing time in Portugal, Rob said, what about Portugal was amazing? And Calvin said, oh, it was just amazing. She was an amazing ring woman. Then to turn around after that and say, yeah, we used to date in Portugal. It was time to get physical at this point. Because I'm not advocating violence. It is, but it ain't time to get there. Let me say that. Man, look. 2 men at a table, looking across from each other. You trying to scope out if this nigga touched your girl already, right? He said we had an amazing time in Portugal. What about Portugal was amazing? Oh, she was just an amazing wing woman. This dude then turns around and say, we used to date in Portugal. You know that first statement meant, when he said we had an amazing time, he was talking about something else.
Oh, yeah.
He was being messy.
Oh,
he was reminiscing on what they had.
Yeah.
And what they knew about. That even tell me he know you ain't know, or he fishing to see if you knew. So he's dangling in your face, I used to be with your wife. Then he tells you I used to be with your wife. What happened to the cameras after that? Shit, bro. Cut. Dad, to get everybody away. I'm trying to understand how they was all still drinking lemonade.
Yeah.
Cause you playing with me, and I thought you was a minute ago. But this clear. You playing with me. You taking me for lightly. Rob said, wait a minute. You ain't tell me that. I should have known that.
Yeah.
The guy said, well, wait, I'm just here to make sure she getting with the right guys, because she tend to make bad decisions. Rob said she already done did that, jumped that room and married me already.
Mm-hmm.
What you talking about? Why you really here? Rob said you and her dated? Man, I feel played right now if I'm the husband. I feel played, I feel disrespected. I feel like you got me here, you humiliated me, you taunted me, you trying to make me spiral, you trying to make me unravel, you trying to make me flash out, you trying to see how I care about you, you just real playing in my face. Even if I deserve it, it's childish. Leave me alone, walk away from me. We trying to make it work and this playing. Honestly, I'd have been so mad. I don't know if I would have sat through it and made it look like I was calm, but then never let her talk to me again. I wouldn't have been reachable, or if I would have just flashed out and caused a scene. And I think when you get tired of that shit, you ain't really trying to flash out. I would have just played it cool. It's hard. I think I would have played it cool. Now, when Rob said you should have told me, the first thing this girl said is, but I was a child. What the fuck that got to do with it? You wasn't no child.
Mm-hmm.
What you got to say about this? Kelvin telling him, and then her saying she was a child. That's why she didn't tell Rob. Before she said this man in that man's face, who played with him in his face. She know what the hell he meant when he was talking about Portugal too.
Oh,
that they had a good time. Oh, my wife sitting here and you letting him play with me. You know what he talking about? We done. No coming back. We done. We done. You're not about to help somebody disrespect. You're not about to play in my face.
Yeah. And then he's thinking so many things. As he's watching this dude, how this dude is being with his girl, with his wife.
Mm-hmm.
He got so many things going on in his head. So many questions, it's just weird at this point. Something's going on, something happened. She could have told him. She could have simply told him. If the shoe would have been on the other foot, she would be livid right now.
So when she told him that she was bi, she told him in the front of a camera crew.
Mm-hmm.
So she leave the group.
Yeah.
When she bring this guy to his face, and this guy tells, not his wife, why am I married to you? You can't confide in me. She gets, the friend tells Rob that they dated in the front of a crew of people, her friends. Yeah, see? So, passive aggressive, you need a crew of people to talk to me.
Yes.
You're uncomfortable. I'm dating a child.
You need a crowd.
I got time for this.
Yeah.
Every time you gotta tell me something, you need an audience so you feel safe. Have you been struck, beaten, hit, or this just show passive? Everything's a fear for you. Mm-hmm. You was the fear. If you gotta talk to me about something you should tell me about, you don't know how I'm gonna react. Not that I reacted in a way, you just don't know how I'm gonna react. You gonna need a crew. Like, you're not even allowing me to show you what type of partner I am. Mm-hmm. Like, she's not allowing him to show her that he is like, tell your husband that this guy you dated before, see how he respond. If he act immaturely, then he's not allowing you to be open to him and him be mature with the response. So yeah, you need a safe space. You can't talk to him. Yep. But you ain't even allowing him to show growth. You got a crew here. And then is there an issue with the guy, what Calvin telling him?
Is there an issue?
To you?
Yeah, there's an issue.
She
should have told him.
She said it was 16 or 17.
It don't matter what you thinking about it. Y'all dated. It ain't how you look at it. It's how your partner's gonna look at it.
So before Rob could even get mad, Kay, her friend, yelled out, "Don't make it a thing, Rob. You're not the one being deceived and lied to. Mm-hmm. You're not the one being told in the group. That's not your wife. How you gonna tell me how to feel? She got too many people involved."
Yes.
He married to all of them? When they said they vows, they was all there, They all said I do? What is this? Sister wives? This is robbing all these bitches? What we doing? So Rob said, yeah, that'd be a little easier if I already knew. It'd be a little more easy to handle. And I think that's understandable.
Yeah.
Right now, Sophie playing with Rob.
Yes.
This game, you brought me down here. So Sophie says, she goes sit by Rob and tells him, oh, it's going to be okay. You're going to be all right. Not I'm sorry. You're going to be all right, little bitchy poo.
Yeah.
Don't cry about it. You're going to be good. This my wife? This my wife. Could I imagine you coming by me talking? You gonna be alright, man. You gonna be alright. What the fuck? I'm gonna be alright.
Now I'm sorry. I should have told you I was wrong. You know, let's talk about it. You gonna be alright.
So she said if it was more than what it was with Calvin, she would have told Rob. But since it wasn't, she didn't feel the need to do that. Man, that girl just making problems and making excuses. She ain't obligated to do nothing. She said he shut down. The dude got up and said, I'm going to the bathroom. I'm going to the restroom. He may be going to the restroom. He may be running off. But he told you he was going to the restroom. Yeah. Why are you telling your friends he shut down? He going piss. He going gather himself. He can't do that.
He said where he was going, that's where he was going.
Then she gonna say he being weird because he said he going to the bathroom. Calvin
then he said I'll be right back.
He said I'll be right back. And then Calvin said, I'm shocked you ain't even told him yet. Now that's telling him. Cause that's another man, that's a guy.
Yeah.
And he's saying it like, yo, if you was my girl, you ain't tell that dude that? And you got me up in his face? Oh man. Then he say, now that just set off that doesn't set off a good vibe. That's what he said. The way he did that doesn't set off a good vibe. So he came in, but then he was like, man, if I'm looking at it from Rob's point of view, this will be fucked up. You ain't even tell him? If I was your boyfriend, I'd be wondering, I don't know about you. Now he ain't doing what the girl's doing. He being a real friend.
Yeah.
Unlike Katie. He like, yo, you ain't handle it right. You embarrassed him. You had me rub some shit in his face. I ain't even know he ain't know. Dang, man, I wouldn't have been so messy. This look fucked up now. He feel bad. You can tell.
He does. He does. He definitely don't agree with how she went about it.
Yeah, because he said, look, I'm overprotective. So Kevin said every time Sophie meets a guy, he turns to her, bro, every time you meet a guy, she gets bored and she moves on. And then it's the next guy and the next guy and then some crazy strange thing. And she's like, but this different, this is my marriage. And he like, I don't know, man. He like, that's telling too. What you think about that? He said it's always something with her. She get bored and run off.
Yeah, like she gets bored. I mean, it's like she gets bored with this guy, it's the next guy. She gets bored with that one. It's like, okay, what was the problem with this one? Oh, we got bored.
I didn't know that.
You know, it's like, what? Nah,
that tells why he ain't with her.
Yeah, it does.
He'll lay up, he'll give it a chance, he'll try again now as adults. I think they did link up. Cause why you lying?
Yeah.
Like what? You can't work nothing out with somebody that just ain't even telling the truth, never no time.
Yeah.
She ain't telling the truth, never no time either.
No. And she said they didn't sleep together.
She lying.
Tell me they didn't sleep together.
She lying. He gonna tell that.
Yeah.
Then you just really exposed for not having a marriage.
Yes.
Cause y'all ain't even talking to each other. You finding everything out from the person she was in bed with. You be like,
oh yeah.
I used to date this dude before. He a good friend of mine now. It was a long time ago. I want you to meet him. It ain't that. And then he can't be messy when he say, yo, yeah, we dated in the past. Yeah, my wife told me that. Yeah. She said y'all just friends now. Like no disrespect. But it didn't go down like that. So she tells, so Rob is outside contemplating on leaving. If I went outside to talk to the camera crew to contemplate if I'm leaving, I'm out. I'm out. If I need to go outside, I'm gone. I'm not even coming back for no more humiliation, no more surprises. I'm not about to hang out with your crew. You being disrespectful. Nah, he go back in, which I don't feel like he should have did. He go back in, and he don't really like how she expected him to handle it. She think he ain't handling it well. Like, why you want to leave? Why you outside? What did I do? Mm-hmm. Why is he acting this way? It was good yesterday, and now today, I don't know. If you that clueless, we ain't gonna never make it. If you don't know why your dude just got mad, y'all ain't got a chance.
Right.
If every time I get mad, you couldn't look like it was cool, then the beans got burnt, then he probably mad about that damn food. Nah, I don't know.
Yeah, I have no clue.
I put this thing in his face. He found out we used to hook up. We used to link. Now he outside thinking about it. He coming in and that. What's wrong, girl? I ain't got a clue.
Lies.
Y'all ain't gonna make it.
Lies.
Rob, so Rob, he in husband mode. He open the door, he go back in. He like, yo, Sophie, let me holler at you real quick. Come outside. Yeah, I need to you. Mm-hmm. I need to talk to my wife alone. But it's just me and her. Mm-hmm. So the crew inside looking the group. Can't hear nothing. Man, I wish somebody would. I'm talking to my old lady outside. I'm about to let her know, look, I'm about to bounce this in for me. Finna roll out. You playing game with me. But we ain't get into that yet, y'all. He called his old lady outside and he go off. I'm telling y'all what I'm saying. Look, I'm about to head out. You seem to be playing. I'm trying to get you to come home. Look like you hanging out with your friends. You want swimming and whatnot. I'm gonna go ahead and holler at you later. Mm-hmm. Solo thing. I'm not married to your friends. Yeah. You can figure out what you want to do. We'll find me another little boo-boo and we gonna go ahead on with the 90-day franchise. Alright, figure it out. Mm-hmm. That's how that would've went. That's all I gotta say on Robbie and Sophie. I thought that was a lie. I thought that was crazy. That was out there. Yeah. You got anything else? Yeah. We stayed here long enough, guys, to spend time with y'all. Check us out. Comment in the comment section. Stay with us. Go on our many other channels. Check out us on Vine and Ruby, the vlogs. Mm-hmm. Yeah, come check us out over there. We cutting up. We having a good time. Check out our story time. You know, come travel with us. Go places. Anyways, 90 Day Fiance. Happily Ever After Season 8, Episode 4. We out this thing.
Bye.